and they were charged with murder. They are in court. They are going to face the crime, or they are going to face charges of the offense of murder. And you see that example of 17 people from one village lying in caskets on the same day. What is the difference between that and what terrorists do? In some parts of our country, it's the same thing, isn't it? And therefore, for us, this discussion is not even about departmental and agency tough wars. It is beyond county and national government discussions around mandates. And so we will not wait to ask who has licensed what. Once we discover certain outlets, buildings, facilities are threatening the survival of the nation, we shut them up, we shut them down. We will be able to discuss these other things about licensing later on. Because we cannot allow a murderer to continue murdering Kenyans because they are licensed by whatever agency or whatever level of government. We are going to change the country's transfer policy. Any official in the law enforcement and public service space who, through action or inaction, contributes to the death of Kenyans, through negligence, they allow dangerous criminals, organized criminals, including drug barons, to have their way to access the public. That officer will not be transferred, as you've said, Your Excellency, elsewhere, because every inch of our territory requires efficient services and the protection of its national security organs. So you mess up in your area of jurisdiction, we will see what to do with you. And I like what the Inspector General of Police said. You know, we are a country with so many procedures about very many things. How to sack somebody, how to do what to somebody. And there are officers who are misusing some of these procedures. And some agencies of government, including courts, are even supporting. We had a case in Naivasha where somebody who had committed a serious dereliction of duty successfully resisted a transfer using a court order. So what we are going to do, we will take action on day one. Immediately we discover that what you are doing or what you are about to do is a threat to national security. We will remove you from service through whatever methods. We will remove you from office, and then you can take us to court later, and we are willing to do court and other things and deal with court orders once the country is safe. And I know there are officers here looking at me and saying, we have seen very many ministers, we have seen very many administrations, that's how they talk, we are the ones who know this space. I want to assure you, brothers and sisters who are listening to me, and you are working under the Ministry of Interior, within our national security formations. It may take us a little while to catch up with you. But when, because it is when, not if, we catch up with you, you will be a living example of what dangerous criminals should be treated in a democratic and modern country. Why are we saying this? If you're a police commander, you take a bribe from someone who is transporting illegal ethanol or methanol or some other drug that is being used to mix with the heroin and make these hard drugs even more dangerous.